What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Monday. What is this song? Every day, it's getting closer to taking a bath with the fucking toaster. That's kind of like the world we're in, but anyway, I digress. I got an email from Daniel, and he says, well, the title is, Lou, check this out. What if APE is an illegal tokenized security that got added to the float and now they're trying to dump them by the reverse split? Sounds legit to create the bullshit stock via stock dividend. See how this all's playing out. Let me tell you something. Here's my take on this. I was going to write them back, but I'll answer for everybody. When AMC was just AMC, we obviously know there was a lot of other nefarious shit, like those Brazilian AMCs, the synthetic Guatemalans that were living down in Brazil City. We also now know Bankman said he had 400,000. Plus, we know that now the FTX tokens. When APE was created, you got to take APE out of the equation. What did they originally want to do? They go, oh, raise money, get AMC out of debt. That's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, all they do is blow out the company. They don't. AMC getting out of debt is complete bullshit. That company is always going to be in debt. That's how they run it. Really, what it was a quest to get more shares to, in my opinion, cover up a lot of the fugazi shit that was being done to suppress AMC throughout the time we were together in the first phase. And then APE was created when we said no to the dilution. And when that happened, you saw, like I said back then, nothing's going to happen in AMC until there's an event. What is that event? Now we had it. They tried to do the reverse split. There was a lawsuit. They thought they were going to get it, like the court stamp of approval. Oh, this is a good settlement for people. No, it isn't. You put our fucking money to sleep. You took it from you took $8 out of every stock and you dropped it. That shit went down to 66 cents. Listen, APE was designed to, in my opinion, whether intentionally or not, was designed to soak up a lot of the shit that was out there. Buy time, and then when because they pre-planned it, remember, now it's no longer a fallacy. Now people got to think back of that space call that I was on. The reason I was pissed is because I said to myself there was a deal struck there. The other side has the voting rights. Now, when I said the other side has the voting rights, Antera wasn't even in the picture. None of this stuff was. And I said, somebody got the voting rights. That's what I said, as word for word, we could absorb the 500 million APE. What we can't absorb is somebody else having voting rights. So the deal was cemented back then, the fix, in order to take care of everything. And the reverse split, merger, and dilution, that's the cleanup operation for everything. So was APE the illegal tokenized security? No. Was APE going to be used to soak up and cover up everything and then the cleanup operations? Yes, that's what I 1000% believe in it, because technically speaking, if AMC wanted to get out of debt, creating APE and having that thing drop down to like 66 cents and then diluting the stock further, that's not going to do anything for that's like, okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're on a ship. Let's say the Titanic just sunk. You're on a life raft, and you got a sandwich there. What do? You eat the sandwich all in one shot, or you take small bites along the way? See, APE is eating the sandwich right away because they're killing the company's stock value going forward. If you think about it, every traditional investor, okay, that's not going to lend out shares, just regular investors, they look at AMC now and they go, that company drops shares all the time. All it fucking does is dilute. Why do I want to be in that company? Technically, it's giving the wrong message. As a CEO, they could turn around and say, listen, we're making money right now. What we're going to care about is taking care of our shareholders. And then in the future, with our shareholders, we'll discuss adding more shares to protect AMC in case there's an opportunity for, purchases, things like. They didn't do that. All they want to do is get the shares to drop the shares. They drop. Why in the middle of all the all that were they dropping so many shares? Think about this for a second. If you're trying to protect the company, them. Oh, remember he said he's old? Yeah, that's part of my compensation. Look, at the end of the day, the only thing I got that man to do is stop wearing those creepy sweaters. But let me just tell you something. My thoughts on what APE is, APE was the blanket that was going to cover all the dark shit underneath, and then the reverse split, merger, and further dilution was going to take care of everything else. Now, all that's in question now. Trust me calling for the court order recall in order to get them to turn around and buy back, I'm sure that tightened up some assholes, because if the court's going, yeah, actually it's a good solution to all this. Think about that. Nobody will accept a settlement. Nobody thinking a settlement is fair. But if they turn around and recall everything, clean everything up. Oh, somebody said the other day, well, where do they get the money for this? Real simple. The same way that we're going to get the $100 million to pay Allegheny, they were going to sell stocks afterwards and dilute. But here's the thing. You would have to hold the stock at a certain time in order to be guaranteed the actual buyback price. Do you understand? So it isn't like they're paying for it now. They will be filling up our brokerage account afterwards, after they do the reverse split, merger, and dilute. So they're committed to getting us that money, which is much better than the nonsense that we would have to fight it out and see if we can sell our shares, if we even get our new shares. Yeah. Monday morning, I haven't gotten my coffee, but I hope that helps everybody with understanding my take on what APE was. So there you go.